Becky from Bex and Books here today with another Top 5 Wednesday, and this week's topic is Halloween recommendations, because obviously October is the month for Halloween in America. Australians don't really celebrate it, but I think they're still trying to, but who knows, it's still nice to read scary books once in a while, which is great. As usual, I will leave links down below to the Goodreads page as well as the creator herself, Lainey from Ginger Reads Lainey. Oh my goodness, I did it. Self-high-five, yeah. So it is a lot of fun. You don't necessarily have to have a YouTube channel. You can also do this via Instagram, Twitter, your blog page, anything like that. So if you do end up doing something like that, please leave your link down below and in the comments section, and I would love to check it out and see what your recommendations are. Or if you would like to, just let me know down below what your recommendations are. But without further ado, let us begin, because it's always exciting to try and make shorter videos, because all my videos seem to be like 10 million years long. And that itself is like very scary. But I don't know if you'll notice, but someone chopped her hair off as well. Okay, so without further ado, let us begin. So of course, I'm going to recommend Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children by Ransom Riggs. It is amazing. The pictures are very freaky, especially that one, but this novel is absolutely stunning. Like, it just has these random freaky real life pictures in there that he's gone about and decided to make a story out of these pictures that he had found at garage sales or online or whatnot. And this story was amazing, and he's actually brought out his third and last book in the trilogy of Peculiar Children. I have still yet to read Hollow City. It is over there on my TBR for this month, but I'm not sure if I'm actually going to get around to reading it yet, but it's definitely going to happen at least by next month. Definitely recommend it. Very peculiar. Now, I haven't read this book yet, so I'm not sure if I should really be recommending it, but I am anyway, because I have been recommended it to myself, and I thought, well, why not bring this book up so that everybody else can see what everybody kept recommending me, and that is Joe Hill, the author of 20th Century Ghost. Now, I have yet to read this one. It is one that I'm picking up very soon, hopefully this week. And this is actually Stephen King's son, which is like mind blown, right? A few of these freaky stories that everyone keeps raving about and saying that it scared them silly, and I of course wanted to begin with some of his older work and see how he's grown from that, and I cannot wait to get to this. But I definitely recommend Joe Hill as an author because everybody just kept throwing that name at me, so why not? The next one is, of course, because it's Halloween and you might have some zombie apocalypse and everything like that, I'm going to recommend to pick up The Zombie Survival Guide by Max Brooks. And this book is a complete protection from the living dead. Can we just take a moment to realize that if you prepare yourself for a zombie apocalypse, you prepare yourself for any apocalypse. And come on, it's fun. It's fun to read, and it gives you so many cool, funny things that you could do and things that you don't realize that you don't do, and you're like, oh, hold on a second, I need to start bugging out my bags. I need to start hoarding things now just because, who knows, right? But I definitely recommend this. It's a very quick, short read, about 200 pages. I love it. I've read it a couple of times and I definitely want to reread it again. So yeah, definitely pick it up if you're a fan of zombies, and watch The Walking Dead or Z Nation or anything like that, because it is fun to know and yell at the TV and be like, oi, you obviously haven't read Max Brooks' Survival Guide, because, dude, what do you think you're doing? Recommend. So the next two are Stephen King books, because you can't do Halloween recommendations without the king himself. Alright, so boom. Couple of Stephen King books that I have here is which is a different take on a I guess, zombified world, and I enjoyed this book immensely. I had wordgasms from his writing. It was just simply spectacular. It is actually also going to be a movie soon with one of my favorite actors, John Cusack, so yay for that. So I definitely recommend this book. It is a pretty big book, but I enjoyed it. And of course, yeah, if you don't want to read a full book, you can read a whole set of short stories, which is Just After Sunset. I have a couple more stories to go. These stories are amazing and spectacular, and I just love Stephen King's writings, and they're quite freaky as well. So, I mean, it says highly visual, darkly comic, exceedingly disturbing. Basically Halloween, right? So fully recommend these, and I want to give like a little shout out to a couple of books that I will be reading. Well, I was hoping this month, but who knows, because this month's coming by quickly. So a couple more Stephen King books I have heard about is Pet Sematary, and it's got a cat on the front, and I'm not sure I'm going to still like cats after this. And there's also Carrie. So both of these ones are not as chunky novels as some of the others can be, but look at the covers. Just look at them. It just screams freaky, except for the cat. The cat looks so cute. So those are my Halloween recommendations. I know I end up always pushing at least more than 5 because I don't really listen to the rules much. I'm sorry. They weren't all 5. I wanted to just do a mention. So there you have it, my top 5 picks for the Halloween recommendations. Like I said at the start, please let me know down below if you have any recommendations for me, or if you yourself have picked up any of these books, and what did you think of them? Did they freak you out? Did they make you just run and jump under the covers? Did you lose sleep over any of these books? Please let me know, because it's so much fun to learn what other people think. So please give this a thumbs up. Hello, baby. Talk about Pet Sematary. No, we're not going to. No. So thank you very much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you wish, and it will also, I guess, give you notifications whenever I upload new videos, which I'm definitely planning on doing a lot more regularly. So until next time, as always, happy reading.